Hello and welcome to my live. I'm Rhonda Kelly from Rhonda's Readings, coming to you live on Tuesday the 25th of July 2023. So hello, let me just see who's watching. Beautiful. Hi Rimsha, how are you? Alrighty, so yeah, basically I'm doing my live sort of once a month now. I'll be alternating between once a fortnight, once a month, but I'm obviously here now. So I hope everyone is doing well and staying warm during this winter because it's is a little bit hot. Hi Danielle, how are you? Alrighty, so if you don't know who I am, let me put my ticker going across. I'm Rhonda's Readings by Rhonda Kelly. So I used to do the lives more regularly. I've just got a lot going on right now, and I'm just taking a little break from touring and from my lives and that sort of thing. I've had inquiries about from people wanting me to attend events near them. So I'm completely open to them. So that's completely fine. If you look on my website, rhondasreadings.com, you'll see my contact details and how to get hold of me. You'll also see my tour dates of where I am and what I'm doing. So that's basically me. And if you would like me to attend an event that I've not got listed on my tour dates, so something near you, let me know. Or if you want me to host an event near you, let me know. That takes a little bit more time. So that's me. That's my website. For those of you who don't know me, I'm psychic medium, clairvoyant and psychic medium. So that's who I am. That's what I'm doing. I have my psychic cruises coming up. So my other brand is Ocean Wings. That's the brand I have my psychic cruises and psychic fairs. I don't have any psychic fairs coming up at the moment or coming up this year. So I'm looking at, and that was a deliberate thing because I predicted my mum was going to die this year and she died a couple of months ago. So it's just sort of allowing myself enough time and sort of with things that are busy in getting that done. So yeah, not got any psychic fairs coming up this year, but coming back next year. Got some exciting new locations planned, so stay tuned to that. And with my oceanwings.com.au, you'll see that I host psychic cruises. I've got a Ocean Wings Facebook page as well. I have a cruise on Sunday, basically, but that's sold out. I also have a psychic cruise the following Friday night, and that's sold out. So what I've actually done is created a third event, which is Friday the 4th of August between 1 to 3. So if you're based on the Gold Coast in Queensland or northern New South Wales and you want to drive up, have a look on my website, oceanwings.com.au, and you'll be able to buy a ticket for that. So that's basically the best I can do. I mean, I normally just have one mid-year and one in early March after the Brisbane MBS, but I was able to get a second cruise date and then the third one. So I may not be hosting the third one depending on ticket numbers, but if I sell, say, 6 or more, then I'll host another cruise for that. But yeah, that's basically news for me. I'm in Queensland at the moment on a bit of a break. On the 5th of August, I'm going to be, so that's the weekend of, so the 5th of August is a Saturday. I'm going to be on the Sunshine Coast. So if anyone is in Caloundra or, I don't know, around Mount Tamborine or around that area, Wamarang or wherever, then I'm around there to have a reading. I'm not able to catch up with anyone socially because I'm catching up with someone who's on already. I'm already catching up with someone socially while I'm there. But yeah, at the moment I'm based on the Gold Coast in Ashmore. So if anyone would like a face-to-face reading, your best way of contacting me is the website. Also, that's an old banner taking boxes now, but that's my phone number if you'd like to let me know, if you'd like to contact me directly. All right, just getting pop-up. So I'll just take that off. And let me have a look at the comments. Hello, Veronica. Hello, R. Oh, thank you, Danielle. Hi, Robert. Hi, Artemis. How you going? Alrighty, and hi, MJ, Linda, no, and Oh, I've said hello, Danielle. Hello, everyone. So, as you know, I'm streaming to, what's it called? Facebook. I was gonna say the word that Florence always says when she says Facebook. She always says Facebooks, but I was about to say that. But no, I'm coming to you from my Facebook group, Rhonda's Readings, and my Facebook page, Rhonda's Readings by Rhonda Kelly, and my YouTube channel, Rhonda's Readings. I'm also, if you don't know, I'm also on TikTok, Rhonda's Readings. I'm also on Instagram at Psychic Rhonda Kelly. And I'm also on Twitter at Rhonda's Readings or Rhonda's Psychic. So I'm on the other social media as well. I haven't joined the Thread Mania because I hear that the interface is not that user-friendly. People don't like it. And so if anyone who doesn't know, Thread is the Instagram's version of Twitter. And I hear that if you install Threads and you want to delete Threads, it also deletes your Instagram account. So that's a bit cheeky, actually, because that's not something that's widely advertised. But yeah, so yeah, I'm not on Threads, but I'm on the other things. So as you can see, you've got my website, rhondasreadings.com, scrolling across, and I've got my contact details on that. So I hope everyone is well. You know, it's if you're not in Queensland, you can't come to my psychic cruise, that's okay. For the purposes of tonight, if you would like your chance of having a reading, please like and share this Facebook video or subscribe to my YouTube channel. And please follow me, like me on Facebook. If you don't like me, just click it twice. No. As long as you share the video and let me know that you've done that, that would be awesome. That would that basically helps support me. I've also had people just, oh, excuse me, I've got my Facebook, I've got my notifications not on silent. I've also had people, I am, by the way, in terms of logistics, if you're wanting to book with me, this way is my phone number. That's just text me as well. Please text me your name and when you'd like a reading, what time approximately, and I'll get back to you. I do a lot of phone readings. I used to do a lot of Zoom readings. Now it's probably more phone, Zoom, WhatsApp. So I have people say, oh, I call and you never answer. Well, that's because I'm doing a reading. So this is my full-time business. So don't be pissed off if I don't answer the phone straight away. It's actually pretty normal. So best is just to text me when you're available, and I'll either call you back or text you back and let you know how to book with me. I am doing a calendar system to make it easier to book with me. And I know I'll still have people that will want to book directly, and that's okay. Particularly regulars. There's regulars that just text me and say, you're free today or tomorrow or whenever that is. But just bear in mind that if you want a reading that day, I may not be available. So please try to, let me know a few days beforehand. If I'm available, that's great. But if I'm not, don't be upset with me, because if you're going to be rude, then you can find another psychic, basically. I'm just busy. I don't have time to follow people up, and I'm not going to just drop everything to book someone in if they're going to be rude to me. So that's basically just a bit of housekeeping and just politeness. But I'll keep you updated when I've got a calendar system. I have actually also, just a bit of a side note, I'm doing a kind of a collaboration with another business. I don't know if you've heard of this game, Curious Humans. It's actually pretty cool. There's questions, there's cards, and there's different decks of cards. Like there's the Morbid deck, which I really like. I'm basically, rather than doing sort of oracle card readings, as you know, when I do my lives, I don't use oracle cards. When I do face-to-face readings, I use oracle cards, sometimes pendulum. This is just something a bit different. Rather than picking an oracle card, I'm going to get you to trust your intuition and pick a card. I'm going to show you a card, and what you do with that is you pick whether that is true or false about me. So I'm happy to be the guinea pig. I'll choose cards that are a bit more gentle rather than the controversial ones. But you know, it's your trusting your intuition and doing that. I was thinking of running a bit of a competition. I won't, but I'll do that as a way of helping you trust your intuition, because I've had a lot of requests lately for teaching, which is interesting. Yeah, so like I said before, if you'd like your chance of a reading, you can either pay $5 to PayPal, or you can take your chances and liking and sharing the video, or subscribing to my YouTube channel, or doing both, YouTube Rhonda's Readings, and then post your question after you've let me know you've done that. All right, so let me... Beautiful. So I've got some new ones. Hi, Yunzi. Okay. Hi, Rimsha. Okay, so please let me know that you have liked and shared, because that's okay. It's whether you know me or not. Remember, and this always comes up. Actually, I will open the book. We might start with that, because I need you to let me know that you've liked and shared the video, so I can answer your questions. It seems my nails aren't long enough. Maybe I'll get a bit of a Stanley knife, something that's on my husband's desk. So yeah, I might start with that, and in the meantime, you can let me know whether you've liked it, and then ask me your question that you'd like me to answer. Beautiful. So someone's actually done that. Yeah, so that's the book. All right, so all right, I will start with a card first. I won't screen these. I'll just pick one. So that's the game. So it's basically an icebreaker game. Okay, it's all in packets. Oops, throw it around on my husband's desk. Okay, well, I'll start with this one. So you can... I will answer some psychic questions, but I'll start with this one. So I want you to trust your intuition. If you've seen my Rhonda's Teachers playlist on my YouTube channel, Rhonda's Teachers, you'll know that when I get you to trust your intuition, I get you to practice do in 3 steps. So the first one is relax and clear your mind. The second one is to tune into me. So tuning into my energy, and tuning into the question. And then just the first answer that comes to mind. So this is the first one. This is what I'm going to ask. So I want you to tune into my energy, relax, clear your mind, tune into my energy, and tune into this question, and just not even have a think, but is this true or false about me? Bald people turn me on. So you can trust your intuition with that. And while you do that, I'm going to answer some questions. Alrighty, so thank you. It was who was it? It was Carrie that said she shared. Thank you, Carrie. Shared, Rhonda, I'm still job hunting. I have an initial interview for a really cool job on Thursday. Will it go well and lead to gaining the role? Please and thank you. Yeah, I feel good about that, Carrie, and I feel like your enthusiasm is infectious. Yeah, I feel really good about it. Please ask. What I'm being told is ask questions. You know, when I say, do you have any questions for the role? Almost not interrupt them, but I feel like ask questions during the interview. I feel like they're not going to do it in a format of ask questions at the end. So, yeah, I feel like you've done research, and I feel like you're really well suited, and I feel like your excitement's going to be infectious. So actually, please verbally express that you're excited, and you know, you're keen to shine in this role. So, yeah, I'm feeling good about that. All right, let me see what guesses you've made. Is it true or false? No. So no meaning false. I'm guessing Karen and Veronica. No. Okay. So. Alrighty, so like I said, let me know that you've liked and shared to have a reading with me. All right, so, and remember, this is my question. It's a true or false answer about me. Bald people turn me on. Okay, so let me get to some more questions. So let me know that you've done Thank you, Carrie. Good luck. That's awesome. Yeah, false. Beautiful. Okay. I'm not saying that many people have liked and shared, so I might not be answering many questions, or liked and shared Facebook or subscribed to my YouTube channel. Artemis, feel free to partake because, you know, you don't know what rocks my world. Bald people might rock my world, so you don't know. My husband's not bald, but you never know. Alrighty, so I've answered Carrie's. Okay, Veronica's asked for a general reading. Thanks, Veronica. Liked and shared. Can I have a general reading, please? I want you to. I don't know whether you're. It almost feels like your profession is a counsellor. I don't feel that you are, but I feel. I want you to say, don't take on board other people's problems. Like, don't, because you're quite empathic and quite aware of other people's energy, Veronica. So I want you just to watch your energy in sort of helping others, and whether that's just a listening ear, because it feels like there's heaviness around you, but I'm not feeling that's you directly. So I want you to watch your mental health with people around you. That's what I'm getting with that. I'm feeling like I'm getting a sense with you, like I feel like this is a metaphor, but I'm seeing you trying to open sort of a set of double doors. And as I'm saying that, my left knee is absolutely killing me. I don't know what is going on with your left knee, but I'm trying to open a double set of doors and they're really heavy, but I want you to imagine that those doors are light and then you just open them easily and then walk through and then shine. So it's like, it almost feels like this reading, and my throat is closing up a little bit as I'm saying that. So it almost feels like this reading is about speaking up, letting yourself shine, and just manifest that you can easily walk through that double door, or easily open and walk through. Thanks for that, Veronica. Yeah, thank you, Carrie. Yes. So yes, you're right with that. That's not true. Okay, Karen, did you want to? So your question is similar to. Yeah. Artemis says the answer is depends on whether they're bald. Well, maybe. That great answer. I love that. That's my favourite answer. So, Carrie, if you just write down your question, okay. I can't find Robert's comment, but Robert said he was in two minds. I'll open this. Two minds about going. I feel like you will, Robert, but I can't tell you what to do. You know, even if you just make an appearance and all the rest of it, but it's, yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm spending too much time looking at cards. Okay, all right, beautiful. So you were correct. This is false. Bald men don't turn me on. I used to work as a sleep scientist and in a neurophysiology lab as well, and I used to put brainwaves. I used to put EEG dots, and I used to basically, you've got a 10-20 system where you put electrode placement on a person's head and look at their EEG and electroencephalogram, and you basically look at the brainwaves every 30-second epoch and tell if they're awake or asleep. You stage it, and in that job, bald people used to turn me on because I didn't have to, like, I still scrubbed the skin for impedances, like I cleaned it, I stuck them on, all the rest of it. But bald people were fantastic. It take me 5 minutes to set up as opposed to 20 minutes. So, yeah, bald people would just turn me on in that setting. But in terms of doing a psychic reading, I don't care whether the person has hair or not. There's an interesting, I don't know if you knew, I'm the editor of the Spiritual Voice magazine for the Australian Spiritual Alliance, and I did an article a couple of months ago on phrenology. So I'll write that down if you have never heard of it. And that's the study, the psychic study of a person's shape of their head, the skull of the head. So, yeah, and talked about the limitations of it and that sort of thing. But yeah, I guess if I was really turned on by bald people, I might actually practice phrenology. There you go. All right, so let me have another look. Oh, beautiful. So you're from Sydney, Veronica. Okay, so remember, just let me know you've liked and shared before I do your video. So Tinker's asked, any long-term effects from my finger surgery? I'm getting a yes, actually, Tinker. I don't want to say that. I just feel like a long-term. I want to say just like stiffness in here, sorry, this side here, but also there's I'm drawn to sort of this part. I feel like there's going to be a sensitive patch. Like almost like you touch it and you can't feel it until it's really hot. So I feel like there will be a long-term change in sensation, but I don't feel it's going to stop you from doing anything. Like I feel like you're still going to be able to, you know, like use that finger with the rest of your hand. I'm not feeling like I'll use your hand and just feel annoyed by that hand, by that finger. Thank you, Danielle. You've subscribed to YouTube. Appreciate that. So YouTube Rhonda's readings. Okay. Who's okay, so who's this Facebook user? Is that because Tinker's not a troll? Okay, all right, so this one is a troll. Let me okay, so I'm going to delete that one. So if someone is asking, so obviously I'm in a bedroom and there's bunk beds. If someone is telling you that they're drawn to you and they want a free reading, they're just trolls. So I'm just going to block and delete them from my group and all the other pages I manage when I see their name. So yeah, absolutely, Veronica. Lenny, I don't care where you're going, bald mate. It's not going to be for my eyes ever. Liked and shared, beautiful. MJ, just send me moving houses, please, and thank you. Yes, I do. I'm drawn to February, though. I'm not feeling there's a need to rush. Something about the energy, the mental, like the decision-making in September. But yeah, so September and February is what I'm getting. It's like September you decide yes or no, but then February the planetary alignment or the universe aligns to make it happen, is what I'm being told. Thanks, MJ. Okay. Thank you, Danielle. Oh, okay, right. All right, so let me have a look. There was another one. Okay, so I'm going to give you another yes or no. Okay, so this, if you've watched my lives and heard me talk about life, you would know this, but this is another card from the game asking you a question about me, and you have to tell me if it's true or false. And the reason why I'm talking about this game is I've got a 10% off voucher I'll share with you if anyone's interested in it. But this is this card. I have visited 5 or more countries. So is that true or false? That's my next one. And what I'm going to do is a question for Karen. Liked and shared. When will I get off the merry-go-round of applying for jobs and interviews and get a job and finances improve? I want you to take a break from the way you're doing it. I feel like you're getting pretty pissed off, actually, and not so much going into fear of it, but just it's kind of like that energy is coming, that the energy of that mindset is I feel felt in the letters that you send or the emails that you send. So that's what I'm getting with that. I feel like get some advice or get someone just to completely look at your resume and cover letter, like just change it up, almost like rather than keep doing it, like just make a point of stopping for a couple of days or whatever that is. So I'm just feeling like there's a need to change what you're putting out there, Karen. Okay, you're another one. I'm getting August and September with you, so another September. I don't feel like it's going to be like more than a month. Like it's sort of like it's almost a month more. But I see you sort of spending a couple of days and changing what you're doing and putting that out there. All right, thank you for that. So let me have a look. So what did you guess about my countries? True countries? Yes. Yes. So Tinker, Karen, Veronica, Artemis, you were true. I have been to more than 5 countries. I've been to about 85 countries, actually. Yeah, so a lot more than that. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, so I wanted to... Yes, I have. Thank you, Artemis. So you know, you don't know how what parts I'm attracted to. That's okay. But yes, yeah, I've lived overseas. Apparently I came back from England and I sounded like Kylie. So there you go. All right, Artemis, I've loved and shared. Tell me what the universe wants me to know. Interesting, because we just talked about, because I've lived in the UK. I feel like you're going to as well. I want to say not until the second half of next year, though. It's kind of like I'm feeling like a stop-start energy. Like you actually have to make a point of saying, no, I'm completely stopping now. I'm going to do this now. Because otherwise you're just going to be caught up in work or caught up in life. And I feel like you're going to have opportunities there professionally and socially that I want to say the social opportunities are sort of more advantageous than the professional ones. Like I feel like there'll be almost like a performance or a social sort of thing where you'll get a reputation where that will bring you a lot of money. So it's kind of like you're not going to, and I don't feel like that's going to happen next year, but that's sort of going to build in sort of 6 to 12 months of being there. And I want to say that that's going to bring you more money than just a 9-to-5 job, actually. And I'm hearing you talk on radio. There's kind of like a, I don't feel like you've done sort of counselling or that, but almost like you'll do a support type thing. So there's like a seriousness to the radio, but then there's a performance of you outside, like a media sort of connection. I don't know. I don't feel like there's a connection to royalty, but I want to laugh when, like, there's whether you perform as a member of the royal family or something like, I don't know what that is, but I'm just hearing laughter about that. Like, so some, and like it might even be that it's the royal performance of or something like that. But I want you to be involved in something with that affiliation, because I feel like that you're actually going to grow with doing that. Thanks, Artemis. All right, so it looks like hello, Facebook user. I've got the link there to like my video. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Alrighty, I was asked to go on radio this week, which is cool. It's something I've done with them before, but I'm drawn to doing it again. Sorry, just bear with me. I'm just checking if anyone's paid. Okay. All right. So I'm only going to stay on for about another 10 minutes because I've got a meeting after this. So I'm looking at people who've liked and shared. So Rimsha, I know that you've already subscribed to my YouTube channel. Before I do that, actually, I'm going to give you another question about me. This is probably it goes without saying, but this one, true or false? I have seen a ghost. So I think you're all going to guess that. Okay, so now I'll go into Rimsha. I can't stop dreaming about AM's family. I think he is going to propose, but at the same time, can't stop thinking about AH and his family. Will AH propose too? Who am I going to choose? I feel like AM is going to propose. I don't feel like AH is going to. I want you to be careful what you wish for, because I feel like the proposal will be in front of his family and you'll feel obligated to say yes. And it's funny, that's actually happened to two close friends, or not, the previous people I knew, and both of them, like, the engagement didn't last because they were proposed to in front of 30 people and then felt really awkward and stupid and just said yes. So yeah, please be careful what you wish for, and if you get a hunch that something big's going to happen, maybe don't go to the dinner if you don't want to say yes. Thanks for that, Rimsha. But I feel a stronger connection to AH. But AM's, I want to say AM's tricky, but also AM is loyal. If you choose AM, it's not a bad decision, I want to say. Thanks, Rimsha. Alrighty. So how was, Robert, wasn't there a market or something last weekend in Katoomba or somewhere? I saw photos and Florence's thing, so yeah, I'm not sure. Alrighty, let me, yeah, maybe. I'm not sure, Karen. I don't know what it is. Yes. So this is, thank you, Lenny, for loving and sharing my live stream. I'm sure you know the answer to this, Lenny. Have I seen a ghost? And that's true. So that's Karen, Veronica, Danielle. I guess if you did this to a group of people, though, they wouldn't they wouldn't necessarily know that. Okay, I'm just looking at some of the questions and I've just realised that so there's red cards, and the red means they're of a sexual nature, which is funny. And I just looked, I can't say that. Yeah, no, I'm not going to say those. That's not for a live audience. Okay. All right, what about this? Talking about what you've seen. I have seen a UFO. Is that true or false? So you're going well so far. Some of you got 3 out of 3. Yeah, so if you've just joined me, obviously I'm streaming to my YouTube channel, Rhonda's Readings, my Facebook group, Rhonda's Readings, my Facebook page, Rhonda's Readings by Rhonda Kelly. I'm also on Twitter at Rhonda Psychic. I'm on Instagram at Psychic Rhonda Kelly. I'm on TikTok at Rhonda's Readings. I'm on LinkedIn at Rhonda's Readings. I'm on different social media. And what I'm doing is, because I've got I haven't posted it in the description, but I've got a 10% off if you want to buy this game, Curious Humans. And I'm just reading. You basically see a card and you decide whether it's true or false. I have seen a UFO. So let me know if you think I have. Lenny, how many ghosts have you seen? I don't know, mate. I've lost count. Yeah, I've lost count. So I don't know. I've even seen ghosts that when people are saging, the ghost is walking behind them laughing. So the sage isn't working. They're just kind of walking past and laughing. I probably hear more than I see now. So yes, I hear voices. Yeah, I don't know. It's not, for me, it's not a measure of my mediumship ability. I don't count how many ghosts. It's like, oh, you're number 2,332. You know, I certainly don't do that. Yeah, no, it's a funny question, but yeah. Oh, hello, welcome, Kia ora. Christina. I'm coming to New Zealand in mid-March. I've got a psychic fair in Christchurch that I'll be doing readings at. So hope to see you there, Christina. Okay, so as I said, if you would like your chance of having a reading, you do need to let me know that you've liked and shared the video, or subscribe to my YouTube channel. Who's just joined that's pregnant? I'm feeling sick. I feel like I'm pregnant. So I don't know what that is. So please get some medical advice. Have your ginger tablets or whatever that is, because that's quite overwhelming. I imagine you can't even work. Yeah, that's quite overwhelming. Okay, so I've got mixed reports with I've seen a UFO. Lenny's pretty confident that's a yes. Karen thinks it's a yes. Dee thinks it's a false. Veronica thinks it's a false. So this one's is a bit mixed. Karen thinks it's pretty funny. Danielle thinks it's false. Okay, Lenny's told me he's seen a ghost of Mrs. Crawley at Monte Cristo Homestead in Geneva. I don't know who that is, but that's nice for you. Yes, so my answer to have I seen a UFO is yes. It was actually when I was living in Parramatta with my husband. We were on the 3rd floor of North Parramatta, and beautiful sort of balcony that went around two sides of the building. And I woke up and the electricity had gone off. Like we had a clock, and then that went blank. And then I saw this thing sort of going that way, and then it went that way. So I don't know what distance it would have been, but it was obviously it was changing, and then it went sort of in a T shape, came back. So that was really strange, and I thought I should wake up my husband and tell him it's a UFO, but I didn't, because he had to go to work. We're both working full time, so he had to go to work. So I didn't wake him up, and I didn't even think of recording it or anything like that. But then then the clock came back on, and I thought, oh, it's going to go now, and it went. So that was, yeah, I don't know what that was, but I can't imagine it would have been a helicopter or anything. Like, it literally went, stayed, and went. So that was kind of cool. Oh, yes. Yeah, so that was the ghost walking behind the person staging. Yeah, absolutely. The ghost was just laughing. Similar to orbs. Sorry, what was that, Veronica? Ghost similar to orbs. I don't know if you saw, did anyone see my photo I posted? I'll be able to find it. I'm just bear with, talk amongst yourself. I went to a workshop, and it was fascinating, and it was basically releasing trauma from family members, and which I have a lot. And we basically did we did different exercises, and we did a clay modeling, and I actually modeled my family, and the lady, the workshop facilitator, Lorena, came past and took a photo. She took a photo of what I'd done, but it was actually quite interesting. The photo had lines across it, and she said, "Oh, that's really weird. That's annoying. That's never happened before." So I don't know if you can see. That. So that's me sitting down, and there's lines going across, which is really cool. And the lines were so that's on my Rhonda's Readings group page. And if you look at that picture, the pink was I was modeling my family member and the person that's controlling other family members. And someone pointed out that it looks very Sami, like the Scandinavian native. Looks like those pictures, and I didn't realize that, but yes, it does. And I'm the person in blue, and what I then modeled was a circle of yellow little beings around me. So that was basically spiritual protection from my family. And it was amazing, just the way the line is sort of in between myself and my families. So yeah, that's sort of, it's not orbs, if that's what you're asking, MJ Linda, no. But that's basically like spirit running through me, but it's also protection from spirit. And she took photos of other people, and that didn't come up. Yeah, so that's sort of what I'm. So orbs are energy, unless it's a dust particle. But if it's an energetic sense, so some people blow up orbs and look at the photos in it. Look at the person, or it might be a baby, it might be an older person, kind of thing. But that was just interesting in that that's like a it's not an orb, but it's a spirit presence in that. But yeah, that's certainly in my Facebook group, Rhonda's Readings, if you wanted to look at that. And please, for any referrals to me or anything like that, it's easiest just to give people my phone number. I do have impersonators trying to facilitate business away from me. Please make sure it's my photo. It's RHONDA KELLY. So that's basically just to show that I am on this. And I do have my Google business page. It's Rhonda's Readings. And I've got my PO box, which is in Ashmore in Queensland, because that was cheaper than getting a PO box in Sydney. And it's actually I do spend about 3 or 4 months in Queensland. So Rhonda's Readings in Ashmore is my I'll just write that down. That's actually my best way. I'm just writing that down. That's my best way of looking for my Google page if you wanted to leave a review as well. All right, so I might do one more before I finish. So I'm just... so just in answer to that about the landlord selling the house, I feel like, yes, you will get that. All right, I can't see another one. I'm just going to do... Okay, I'm going to do one more about me. I prefer horror movies to comedy movies. Is that true or false? Okay, and I'm just looking for one more question because I will need to finish up soon and go to my meeting. Yeah, so Robert, I feel like you will go to that. But of course, that's up to you. Like, I don't feel like you're going to love it. I don't feel like you're going to hate it, Robert. Karen, did I answer your question? Yeah, I did. Yes. Yeah, so you're restricted to bending, Tinker. I feel like it is going to be better, but there's still going to be a bit of restriction. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Thanks, Dee. I'll do yours. Loved and shared. Can you please tell me if my adult son 31 will come back and have a relationship with me? He has a baby due in a couple of months. He's my first grandchild. What is going on behind the scenes, please? I'm just feeling like your son is very stubborn and very fixed. I'm also hearing pigeons. When I hear pigeons, there's a bit of misinformation there. I want you to... It does actually feel like you can't say anything at this point. And as I'm saying that, I'm feeling quite blocked up and congested. I want you to manifest... feel into imagining he's opposite you. You're having a drink together, having a meal together, and you're a happier family. I want you to feel into that and manifest that. Something else you can do, Dee, is imagine yourself in a pink ball of healing and protection and love. It's everything aligned to unconditional love. Imagine that ball, a beam goes from your heart to his heart, a little beam of light, and then put him in a pink bubble of healing. So you're sending him psychic healing, and you're also manifesting in that feeling better. But I'm feeling right now, Dee, you don't need to say or do anything. And I feel like if you do anything or say anything too much at this point, you'll make it worse. So just feel into that. I feel like it's going to reduce your anxiety with that. Thank you, Dee. All right. So what did you think about my question with the Yes, yes, Veronica. I spend a lot of time in Sydney. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, okay. So, Veronica. So, thank you, Veronica, Karen, and Lenny. You're playing. So, you think that this is not true? You think that I prefer comedy than horror? Karen thinks I prefer horror. And Lenny says horror movie right up there on my TV. I would like to say up until a few months ago, I preferred comedy. But having said that, I've seen a couple of horror movies lately, and they've been hilarious. So I find I like horror if it's funny and not too scary. But that's probably not really. So this is kind of true and it's kind of false. Yeah, it used to be false, very false. But I used to be scared. And I'd think, oh, I've got to watch that for my husband. He can hold my hand if I'm scared, but then I wouldn't be scared. So I'm obviously braver than I think. So, yeah, that's not completely true. Yeah, beautiful. Thank you for that. Yeah, and trust, you've got good instincts, Dee. Everyone's got that psychic ability and that intuitive ability. And I can tell, I get a feeling of whether you are listening to your spirit guides or not. And I feel like you are. So just do what feels right. I love comedy. I love comedy. I actually, another random fact is on a psychic cruise to New Zealand, I did some live stand-up comedy. It was quite funny. It was some people laughed, some people didn't. There was a lady in the audience that looked like she hadn't laughed in a while, so she didn't laugh, not surprisingly. Yeah, but I just kind of did it just for fun. But yeah, I do love comedy, and I love Robin Williams and some of the comedic greats, even the two Ronnies, the British guys. They were pretty funny. Yeah, beautiful. Thank you for that. Alrighty, so I'm going to call it a night. I've got something to do. So thank you so much for watching. I'm doing the lives once a month now. I will be going back to once a fortnight, probably in a couple of months, 2 or 3 months. But in the meantime, if you do want to book a reading with me, you've got my website, Rhonda's Readings. I will be doing a calendar system soon, so that's going to be easy. Or just send me a text or WhatsApp or something with that. If you do phone and I don't answer the phone, I'm doing a reading because that's what I do. Please be, mindful that I might not be able to book you in that day, but I will try my best to accommodate you to book you in. So thank you so much, and I'll say good night. Thank you. Bye.